here in New York with composer Hilary Purrington, who is the 2019 winner of the New England Philharmonic's composition competition, and her work Above the Last Cloud will be performed on the first concert this season. So in your music, what are you trying to convey? What's your goal in composing orchestral music?
I like telling stories. My background is in voice. I'm also a singer, and that's something that's very important to singers, identifying a story and being able to tell that, convey that to an audience. It may not be a story, it might just be a message, or I mean, it's all about communication, and I think that's a lot of what music is. So I really try to communicate with my audience through my music. I like to take people on some sort of narrative journey. It's usually not programmatic, but I like for audience members to be able to follow what's going on and to follow that musical narrative.
The title, I feel, is very poetic and evocative, and to me evokes a sense of mystery, and I feel the music evokes that sense too. And so I was wondering, what is behind the title?
Well, to me the piece is a lot about resilience and overcoming some sort of internal struggle, and the title is kind of a metaphor for that in my mind. I really wanted to write energetic music that really felt like it was leading someplace and moving towards something.
I really feel that sense of leading and the energy in the piece, and it begins in a very striking way with these very high notes in the violin and flute, surrounded by a lot of silence. But this motive, we hear it throughout the whole piece, and it subtly transforms, and it's always leading us somewhere.
I feel like when writing for orchestra, it's easy to want to use all the instruments all the time and just fill every moment with everything you possibly can. That's the temptation. And for that opening, I really wanted to just kind of have this feeling of restraint. And I think that really comes through with those silences kind of marked by those very strong attacks. And then gradually things fill in, gradually a melody emerges and fills in those silences.
Well, I think it comes across in this piece, and we're really excited to hear the performance of it in October.
Me too.
And what's next for you on your composition plate?
So I just finished a guitar concerto for American Composers Orchestra and guitarist Gigi. She's one of my best friends and actually my former housemate. And that will be premiered at Carnegie Hall in November, so I'm very excited about that. I've been working on that for like a year and a half, so that will be wonderful to finally hear it. And then it will receive a second performance at Arizona State University in December, which is amazing. And then I'm also going to be working on a chamber orchestra piece for River Oaks Chamber Orchestra in Houston, and then an orchestra work for the Philadelphia Orchestra.
Well, congratulations.
So I have some really exciting projects coming up, and I'm very excited to get to work and write a lot of music.
Yeah, well, look forward to hearing these great pieces.
Thanks, me too.
Thank you.
Thank you.